Good morning, card community. It is RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Card I just picked up. Kind of cool for a number of reasons, but let's take a look at it. Autographed relic, serial numbered. Mike Schmidt. This says it's 2022 Leaf in the game used sports. So I've been trying to find this on the tradingcarddatabase.com. I found a number of cards that it could be, but none of them were listed as serial numbered. This one I kind of love because it's serial numbered 20 out of 20, which was Mike's uniform number. I believe this is the red pattern version. But again, there's like dozens of parallel copies of this card listed on the tradingcarddatabase.com. So I really don't know what parallel version this is per se, but it's still an awesome card. And again, numbered 20 of 20, which was Mike's uniform number. That's a very cool thing. I know there's a couple people out there that when they try to collect Mike Schmidt cards, they try to get number 20 out of the serial numbered sets. So if anybody's dying to have that, I've got one. Just saying. Today's random baseball item of the day. Long time ago, a friend of my wife's was she was teaching English in Japan. And I asked her, kind of begged her to send me a pack of cards from Japan. And she did. So these cards are from, well, this one's a separate one I got later on. This is from 2024, I believe, or 2019. I don't even know where this one came from, how I acquired this one. But this was the set of baseball cards I got from back in 2000. I don't know. Well, there are no like giant names here. I kind of hope maybe it's Ichiro. You have a Japanese card from Ichiro, but there isn't. There aren't any Japanese imports that I'm aware of, but there are two former Major League Americans on the card set. So here you go. I'm not going to try and read the names. I'll go slow so you can pause and look them up on your own. I was hoping, really hoping, well, back when I got it, I didn't know any of the players from Japan. What do I know? Here's Tony Fernandez, longtime Major Leaguer, and I know he played a few years in Japan. But again, I back in 2000, I didn't know any of the Japanese players. I wasn't aware of any of those guys, so I don't know if any of these guys were big. Lou Merloni, I believe he played with the Phillies briefly. But hey, if you're playing baseball and Japan calls, you'll take the dollar you can get, right? So again, I don't know any of these people. I'm not going to try and try and come up with the names. Interesting, some of the names. This guy plays for a team called the Carp. A lot of Giants and Dragons. There's actually a Mariners team. Check it out. So there's a rookie guy here. And some kind of league leader card here. So the back of the cards looks like this. This is that special league leader card. And this is the rookie. And did you know, I don't know why they did it this way, did you know, and then they read it in all Japan, the rookie story, and then it's all Japanese. I mean, I don't know why they threw the English in just for fun, I don't know. But that is my baseball card pack from Japan. Came with these two little things. Might have been 2 packs, now that I think about it. But anyway, that was it, cool. What it came with was a little pin, believe it or not. Inside the pack, I got a pin, and the pin from all the way from Japan was a Phillies pin, and I still have that today. So that was my random Mike Schmidt item and my random baseball item. So today's trivia question, cool prize considering what we have happened last year. This is from Topps Gallery. I believe this is 2019. Don't quote me on that. I'm looking it up on the back. Yeah, 2019. Topps Gallery, an insert set called The Master and Apprentice. And this has Babe Ruth and Aaron Judge. Very cool that you have those two guys on the same card. This is your prize. if you can give me the answer to this question. Who is the first switch hitter in Major League Baseball history to acquire at least 100 hits from both sides of the plate in the same season? Very specific kind of a question, but really fun one when you find the answer. So that is the answer. That is the trivia question. Send me an email with the correct answer. I will include my email in the description below. You will have today and tomorrow to answer that question, and we will pick a winner on Sunday. All right. So today, what I want to show off, just some more mail. I'm doing good in the mail day these days, so I figured I'd open it with you. I saved all of this this whole week so I could open it. We can share it together. Take a look and see what we got. So this one is another. So these are all trades from the tradingcarddatabase.com. This is a single card I got. Brett Baty. One for my Top Series 2, the 35-year anniversary throwback style design. There's 50 of those, and I guess I got about 20 or 25, so I got a long ways to go. Here you go. I had shown off these cards recently. I'm trying to get all of these bonus cards from Classic Best 92, and they have a red and blue parallel. So I'm trying to get all of the ones in those parallel sets, red and blue, and this is another one for my blue, Mr. Mike Piazza. He made it into the blue parallel set. That's very cool. So let's see what we got here. All right, thanks for the trade. And this one, really cool as far as I'm concerned. If you remember, I'm trying to complete the, what do you call it? The Topps Allen and Ginter insert set called Get That Bread. And it's all about sandwiches and sandwich, things you get on bread. So I'm going to take a moment here and put this together. I'm going to show off all the ones I have now. I think I've got like 6 of them right now. Nope, 7. This is 8. And spoiler alert, I think I got the rest in another trade coming up. I hope I do, because that would be just awesome to be able to show off the whole set of 10 cards. Yeah, I've got 8 now. We'll go through them a little later because I'm pretty sure one of these other envelopes has all of the rest of them. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. All right, so next one. All right, so just tape it all up. I like it when it's just in a top loader or a semi-rigid. It's a lot easier for me to open. Here they are. Nope, this is it. This one I got to check. I'm trying to get all of the variations in the 1980s sets, the Donruss's, Topps, Fleers, and whatnot. I just put it on the list, the tradingcarddatabase.com. I'm not actively pursuing it. If something comes up, I'll ask. And this is supposed to have a variation in one of the names. I can't remember who it is, but one of the names on the Diamond Kings checklist is either misspelled or a different name is put in there. So I think it was Trammell. Trammell has 1 L versus 2. And I got to see and make sure that I got the correct variation. I've had that a number of times in my trading where I ask the person, make sure that the card you have is in fact the version I'm looking for, because a lot of times the people who are using the tradingcarddatabase.com don't recognize that there's a variation that I've selected, and when they enter the card, they don't pay attention to whether or not what they chose was actually the variation or compared to or the regular card. They don't even think about that. They click the right card. They click a card and hope it's the right one. They don't even think about it. All right, what is this? Okay, these are a couple cards for, I'm not sure what that one's all about. Oh, that's why. I'm trying to complete the 2001 Topps archive set, but also the 1999, or is it 2000 Topps Finest collection. I think this might be 1999. The 1999 Topps Finest, in this particular one, for those of you who know me, I buy a lot of breaks out of Kevin's Budget Card Breaks, and one time I must have gotten 150 uh, Topps Finest cards from 1999 from Kevin, bonus stuff. And I think it's like a 450 card set. I just started plugging away at it. I put all the ones I was missing on the tradingcarddatabase.com, and slowly I'm whittling away. These are two subset cards. They're part of the base set of 450, but they're not the regular. They're a subset inside called the Gamers, Tony Gwynn and Roger Clemens. Here is cards for your 2000 Topps Archives. This is what threw me. I knew this was a 1994 card. I'm going, why did he give me this? And then it occurred to me, it's probably because it's one of the Topps Archives cards I need. So you got Joe Garagiola, very cool. If you're a history buff of baseball like I am, you know Joe played briefly as a catcher in the 40s and 50s. Then went on to a Hall of Fame career as a broadcaster. Hall of Famer Whitey Herzog, longtime manager. Ron Guidry of the Yankees, and then Nolan Ryan. So 4 more cards for my Topps Archive set. I got a long way to go on that one, because what happened was I was out at the mall one day and came across the fact that somebody, the card shop at the mall had a box of Topps Archives. And I didn't pay any attention to the year, but I thought it was a whole set, like one series. Turns out it wasn't one series, it was actually 2 series, and that was series 1 in that box. So I picked it up not knowing, and got home and opened it all up, and I was very disappointed that I was an idiot not paying attention. And turns out I figured, well, I might as well do the same thing. If you got cards you need and you got time on your hands, just slap them on to the tradingcarddatabase.com and see what you get. And that's what I did. So this one is not the completion of that bread set. I wish it was, but it is not. So, wow, this is interesting. I'm going to show off the last one I have here, set of trades. Very cool. More Archives cards from 2020. But also, I just figured I'd start this one too. So in 2008, Topps created this set. It's a set of about 50 cards that they call the History of Baseball, History of Trading Card, or Topps Trading Card History. And Topps, what they did was reimagine a lot of older style cards with modern players on it. I can't remember what you would call this one. This might be like a T206 kind of a card. The backs are all the same. The backs have that same green, or not green, but red style to them. Obviously, this is like a 52 Topps here. I don't know what this is, what style that is. Let's see what it says. It's done in the T205. I don't really think this is a T205 at all, but that's what it says. I think that's a really, really bad example of a T205 card. CC Sabathia almost looks like a 50 a Bowman 60 Bazooka. See, shows you what I know. This is definitely 84 Topps there. Turkey red style. And again, they have there's like 50 of these cards, 1980. Robinson Cano. This is kind of cool. The person who did it, they're advertising their shop and their how you can get in touch with them if you want to do trade with them. And they've even created their own little cool business card, so to speak. And they actually have a little space here to write down the number of the trade. So if you want to reach out to that guy for some trades, you can. Here is Pedro Martinez. What is this? A 1904 Fan Craze facsimile. Here's obviously the 51 Redbacks. Yeah. These I don't recognize at all. Let's see what we got here. This looks like an exhibit card. I've seen these before, but I don't know what they're called. 34 Batter Up cards. Okay, I've seen that before. This one, I don't know. Is it another bazooka? Nope, 1910. Just says 1910 baseball card. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. But anyway, that is the cards for that set that I'm trying to build. And here, a couple sticker cards. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to complete this set of cards, all the different sticker variations. I want to say this is 86. I believe it's 86 Fleer team logo insert stickers. This is the pennant version, and there's so many variations of this. You know, there's like, I don't know, maybe 48 in what they call a base set. But the truth is, there's like, 130 with all the different variations of things. And this card right here, it's just a advertisement card because I am trying to collect all things, I want to say all things common collection. And this was some common collection card that was inserted for an advertisement purposes. But hey, I don't have it, and I put it on my list for wanting it out of the tradingcarddatabase.com, and it showed up. So there you go. You never know what you might get inside a trade and what everybody else has. It's amazing. It amazes me sometimes, the cards I want that somebody else has, and the crazy cards I put on my for trade list, and somebody out there reaches out to me and wants them. It really does amaze me sometimes, the vast array of collectors that are out there that have so many different interests. And if you put these random cards you have in your collection you don't know why you keep, but we just never throw out cards, like even these trivia cards. This is a stack of trivia cards from Score, the Magic Motion trivia cards, and some random stickers from Topps. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody looking for these Magic Motion trivia cards from Score, and I have a stack like this of extras that I've accumulated over the years, and I just keep them off to the side waiting for somebody to trade me. And I get some cool stuff in return, and I give away cards I have no use for at all. So it's a win-win. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. Makes you think about your own collections. I hope what do you love about your collection and all that kind of stuff. It's amazing to me, the vast array of interests you will find if you go through some YouTube videos, All right, so that's all I have for you today. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed that. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I really do appreciate your support. And come back again on Wednesday for more great stuff, all right? Take care.